about an inauspicious start. Or wait, is that the right word?
It's close enough. I'll give it to you.
I've been hearing so much about this Andy header, but the God of War, Frankie Picard, all kidding aside, you know, good guys, bad guys, whatever. Frankie's one of my favorite wrestlers in all the company. I just hope he doesn't cheat tonight.
You hope somebody doesn't cheat?
I hope Frankie doesn't cheat.
All right, well, we'll see how it goes. I haven't had the chance to see either of these guys, but I have heard some about Andy Header and heard he's really good. I like his logo.
Yeah. I would have thought he'd do more like caps lock and like bold. You know, that's usually a good header. I don't know. Header trying to escape through the ropes. Frankie Picard not letting go even though he's supposed to.
The ref didn't enforce it. You know, it's sort of an official's call, kind of like a strike zone in baseball. He didn't see it that way, so he didn't enforce it.
Oh, so it's like one of those stupid proximity to the bag kind of things?
Yeah, the neighborhood play, as it were.
Two men still very much feeling each other out. Beautiful leap by header. Frankie dives between the legs.
Yeah, definitely a feeling out process going through. You kind of feel like neither of them want to be the first guy to make a mistake.
Beautiful Hurricane Rana on header. Into the ropes. Header returns a favor, dragging the drop in the God of War right on his head.
It's like watching something in a rewind. You saw the same thing twice. Great from both guys. And again, they're still feeling each other out. Nobody's made that critical mistake that will enable one of these athletes to take over the match.
Aside from slipping on pie.
Well, that wasn't during the match, but that was definitely a mistake.
I hope.
I mean, if it was on purpose, it was some great pie slipping.
Very graceful. Collar and elbow, and header gonna hit him with the knee just under the chin. Picard's gonna duck the clothesline and nail one of his own.
Header sort of telegraphed that one. God of War able to take advantage, but only gets the 2 count afterwards.
Frankie Picard, a graduate of the CZW Pro Wrestling Academy, yet he doesn't do ultra hardcore. It's the funniest thing.
Maybe he skipped class that day.
I would have.
I would have too. Oh.
I would have come back for the bra and panties lesson or something, you know?
I'm sure you would have, Brady. That's right up your alley. Here we go.
Oh, look at that zone!
Everything was going the God of War's way, but just like that, Header was able to, you know, use that momentum against him and, you know, get a much-needed respite from the brutal attack he was taking.
I thought it was going to go all the way to a destroyer, but both men just kind of dropped down like that. Header over to Frankie, cover with the leg, and all he can do is get his foot on the ropes.
That's a ring general, knows where he is in the ring at all times, able to take advantage of the rules. He knows where everything is at all times, I guess, in that.
I would think so, except for the pie.
Right.
See, if it were me, I would know where nothing is except for the pie.
I'm with you, too. I would know exactly where the pie is and wouldn't be paying attention to much of nothing else.
Picard, kick to the back of the head.
Yeah, that can make you loopy so fast. Possible concussion.
Andy Header, no idea which way he's headed.
No, he's looking for air, oxygen, or opportunity. He doesn't care which he finds first.
If he were smart, he'd get some air. What a whip Picard into the opposite corner. Here comes header. Drop kick.
Nowhere to go with that drop kick too in the corner. It gives you that extra impact.
Yeah. Oh! I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think he targeted the shoulder of Frankie Picard with both of these.
Yeah, he's been working the shoulder for a good portion of this match. I think that's his strategy. I guess even a God of War can't operate if they can't, operate that ball and socket joint.
Yeah, it makes it hard to throw the thunderbolt,
Right, exactly. Kind of Hunter would Artemis or Apollo be if they couldn't string their bow.
Right. Hit her off the ropes. Beautiful backbreaker. Flips him over. Look at the strength. Oh. And Jackson. Thunderclap drop, but only 2.
What a smooth transition, too. It's almost like combining high-impact moves with chain wrestling, which I think is a real talent to do something like that.
Oh, Frankie has a lot of talent.
He absolutely does.
Oh. We've seen this many times. Header about to have his face planted into the mat.
If he doesn't find a way out of this, I feel like it's over.
Oh, no.
All the momentum changed so fast.
Serious business.
I knew it all along. Andy Header was going to win. I just felt it.
You just knew it.
Yeah.
In your bones.
Right.
Did you consult the I Ching or something today? Is that how you knew?
I just knew. I just had a feeling.
It's a psychic. Well, I'm impressed with the win. He was behind on points most of the match and finds a way to get out of the God of War's finisher and score himself a victory.
Yeah.
I hope to see a lot more of Andy Header here in the SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling. That was really entertaining.
Well, here's what it's all about. It's all about Header not shaking Frankie Picard's hand.
Shake hand. See, Brady.
They're both losers.
Neither of them are losers. You can have respect for your opponent. You can have respect for someone you're also trying to beat. These guys have a lot of respect for each other. I, for one, like seeing it. I tell you what, if you play your cards right the rest of this show, I'll shake your hand afterwards.
Frankie Picard lost the match. He has no business reaching for the hand.
You can respect someone who beats you. It's not. Maybe
only extend the hand if you're better than that person. That's what it is.
No. See, that's why you have such a tough time in places like the grocery store, the movies, because you don't offer any nicety.
All right. And that right there, Dean Compton, is what it's all about. The heavyweight title for SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling. The man of the hour.
And with the bell sounds, the man in command, SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling Senior Official, Mr. Zach Carlucci.
That's the guy that couldn't keep the tagging in before.
First, he steps in the ring to my left. From the city of Brotherly.
That's why seniors shouldn't be allowed to referee anymore.
He does a fine job.
40 pounds, he is one half of the ROH tag team, coast to coast. And tonight, he stands before you, the challenger, the absolute athlete, champion.
#1 contender.
And his opponent, across the ring, in the corner to my right, from the fighting city of Philadelphia, official weight 195 pounds. He is your current winning and defending SuperKrazee
just saying, Dean, that is what it's all about right there, the SuperKrazee heavyweight title. I've seen Shaheem Ali for a number of years coming up, a graduate of the Munster Factory. One of the last guys to actually graduate under Larry Sharp.
Impressive. And he definitely lives up to his moniker. He is the absolute athlete.
And he went on, of course, to obviously main event throughout the independents. Now a featured performer, a roster member of Ring of Honor. The tag team coast to coast, one of the top contenders for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship. But tonight it's all about singles gold for him.
Well, you know, when you compete in a tag team, there's certainly a lot of prestige and a lot of glory in that, but I think most guys, deep down, they want to prove that they can do it by themselves. We'll see if Ali's got it tonight. Personally, I think he does. I think we're going to see a title change tonight.
Well, you know what? We're about to find out, of course. Black G's certainly lots of experience of his own before coming here to SuperKrazee Wrestling. Has been featured on Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor, CZW. I believe has even made appearances for WWE here and there. This is a guy who has been up and down the road, but he has a young gun challenging him tonight.
And that's one of the things, you know, if you're going to come see SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling, you're going to see a lot of guys that are nationally prominent, internationally prominent, who have wrestled a lot of places. It's a great, intimate environment to see some international superstars.
And then you're going to see other guys that you have no idea how they got in the building without paying.
Yeah, like you.
That's not nice.
You haven't been nice to me all night. Now the heavyweight championship's on the line.
I'm going to change.
You're going to change?
I'm going to change.
Then I'll shake your hand at the end of the night.
Okay. No, I'll shake your hand because it's about being better at the end.
He's never going to learn, folks.
I'm kidding.
We got some great action going on here. Definitely feeling each other out so far.
Black
Both
G's.
these guys so good.
You know what? Black G's was just making him shout. He's making him shout. Oh, geez, ouch, that hurts. Reversal, though. Both men reversing it.
Not a bad idea to go ahead and try for it. In professional wrestling, you don't get paid by the hour, so if you can get a quick win, go home.
Did you know that Black G is like, BLK isn't actually his first name? Did you know that?
It's not his first name?
No, it's not. And actually, G's is his middle name. His last name is Curls. Did you know that?
Cease and desist.
His first name is Utz. It's Utz G's Curls. I'm not, you can't make this stuff up.
I mean, you literally can. You literally can make up that someone is named after chips.
Beautiful head scissors. And an arm drag. Obviously, he changed his name so people took him more seriously.
Yeah, I know that what you're saying isn't true, but if it was, he'd almost have to. What is true is the fans really respected this match so far. Both of them bringing their best. You can tell they're very well seasoned, and that's why that initial volley kind of came to a stalemate.
Sometimes it's so difficult to just judge a show by what you see on the paper. But when I saw this match written down, Dean, I knew it was going to be something special. I just knew it.
Yeah, Brady, there was no way they weren't going to bring it. Especially with the gold on the line. Well, your favorite wrestler getting a breather there. Kind of cowardly, if you ask me. Get in there and fight.
Oh, I thought you meant David Adams running around the ring like he's like the human equivalent of like that movie Speed. Like if he slows down, he's gonna die.
Also, incidentally, he happens to be a bus, so that also lends to your analogy.
Beautiful knife edge chop by BLK.
And taking those knife edge chops, you can shrug off one or maybe two, but the cumulative effect is broken blood vessels, bruises, contusions, and sometimes some, open wounds.
and hurt feelings.
All the hurt feelings are behind your microphone.
Oh, look at that!
Nice.
Onto the apron. Ducks the forearm. Shaheen Ali catches him with a beautiful rolling attack, followed by a European-style dropkick right under the mush.
And this last exchange has been all the Absolute Athlete. He's really taken over this match since the breather that Black G's took. I guess that strategy not really paying off as much as G's wanted it to.
Well, Black G's is so short. I mean, I don't know why he would leave the ring. It probably took him 10 minutes to get back in. It's like a treehouse for him.
Well, they both have steps, so I guess that's appropriate. You know?
Yeah. Lifts and drops him down like a champion.
Only a 1 count there. You're not want to take the chance. You know, the longer you stay down there, I know there's a train of thought. You stay down, you get an extra second. But if that ref comes down a 3rd time, you're not paying attention. That's it. So I like it when guys kick out at 1.
It makes sense. Although the way this guy, you know, he takes so long to count to 3, I mean, I don't know if anyone told him it's only a 3-hour show.
You just have such a problem with referees. I don't understand. Did like when you played Mighty Mites football, did one of them like call a penalty on you didn't like or something? I don't get it.
Probably.
Probably.
No, I didn't really play football, so.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah. I didn't make fun of Chris Levin yet.
Yeah.
I didn't.
The operative word is yet.
Black G's, I wonder if he's not showing a little frustration. Certainly. I don't blame him for slapping the back of Shaheen Ali's ugly head. I don't blame him a bit. But, my God.
Of course you don't.
Well, Shaheen Ali's not doing his job.
What's his job? His job is to win the title.
Oh, he's going to lose, though.
I think he's got a really good chance of walking her out of here in the SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, especially with great moves like that. I do think he may be in a bit of unorthodox, we got a cover here, 2 count, maybe in a bit of unorthodox territory. I think he's used to having a quickness edge, but geez, you know, I think being a little smaller has a bit of the quickness edge on him here, and that maybe you're throwing him off a little bit.
You have a point. I was trying to think of something funny to say, but I'm out right now.
That's because my point was so stellar it could not be mocked.
Black G stalking him all around the ring. I should apologize for that short comment about our champion. I mean, I certainly wouldn't like him to know that I said it.
Well, if you mind your P's and Q's the rest of the night, I won't tell him.
It's a good thing there's no like documentation of everything that we're saying there.
Yeah, no one will ever see or hear your words. So, I mean, no one will see them. Period. But
how often do people really like put their title matches out there for people to see?
Like never.
Black G is the wrestler who's so fast he left the vowels out of his name. Kicking away at Shaheen Ali.
Well, the referee doing a good job to notice that Ali's foot was underneath the ropes. And G's doing a great job just inflicting more and more punishment via the turnbuckles. We're doing a great job in the last cover to see that his foot was under the ropes, making it an illegal cover. This one perfectly legal though.
G's
but
is
not
making
a 3
him
count.
wheeze. G's made him wheeze.
I'm going to give you that one.
Thank you. And he is literally punishing Shaheen Ali coast to coast. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes.
He's certainly punishing all of them right now, but I think the emphasis is on the throat. We got a choke here. Referee right there making him break it before the 5 count. You just shouldn't choke.
I think he slipped. Like, I think he's sweaty and his arm just slipped a little.
He was so sweaty that his hand accidentally clasped Ali's throat.
Well, I think
you sweat differently than most humans, Brady. And I know that because I've been inside you in the top building for a few hours.
You love it. Fisherman suplex 2.
Looks like after several impact moves, G's going for the submission. Not a bad idea. You got to believe that Ali, despite being the athlete that he is terrifically worn down at this point, especially in this aforementioned hot building.
They should be wrestling outside in the rain.
It would be just as humid out there, I believe.
Yeah, but the rain would feel good. The cords are already sitting in puddles.
Well, you think people been slipping in pies? Wait till you go outside in the rain.
Oh, look at this. He is stretching him. Shahim Ali, nowhere to go. The only option, and he looks like he's doing it.
Look at the power. Look at the strength, the determination.
Certainly more muscles than brains.
You don't get to be the #1 contender in SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling if you don't have some brains. It takes brains and brawn and dedication to get to this level. 2 count there.
I feel like Shahim Ali only has brawn.
I feel like you're just jealous of him because he's, he's in many ways he's the complete package.
Again, that was kind of uncalled for. I'm not attacking you. I've been very nice tonight.
You know what? I am going to apologize. That probably did cross a little line. I'm sorry, Brady.
And you don't have any idea what my package is. No idea.
And I ain't never going to find out.
Well, we agree on that as well. Champ into the corner, knife edge chop, just punishing. Ali gonna whip him to the other coast. Oh! Beautiful flying forearm and the scissor kick.
Ali's found his second win.
Or bicycle kick, I'm sorry. He just motioned to his crotch though.
I think he says that's it.
Sit down powerbomb 2. Oh, wow.
It doesn't get any closer than that. Like, that was like, a fly's wing difference between slapping the mat again.
Right. If it didn't take the referee 2 minutes to get down on his knees, then it might have been a 3 count.
You know what? I want Ali to win this match. I'm not going to lie about that. And he got down in plenty of time. The officiating has been top-notch.
Top notch if you're going by like Black Jesus height, but like. Oh! Look at this, Ali got him! Jeez, reversal. Again, I shouldn't have said something about his height, I'm sorry. I need to stop. Not everyone can be as tall as me. Beautiful Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, in case anyone doesn't know, Brady is 6'8".
If we're talking total package.
Getting a much needed breather here, but he's going to be right back on the attack. Jeez. Oh! Nowhere to go against the ropes.
Throat just draped against the middle rope and a German suplex. What was that?
Shoulder was up. He rolled that left shoulder up, and again, like I said earlier, Ali has that penchant for getting out at 1. He doesn't like to take the chance that a referee might errantly slap the mat, that 3rd time.
He should have just counted it. It was a beautiful German.
It was a beautiful German suplex, but it only counts if the shoulders are on the mat. Like
He should have just counted it.
No, it'd be like
Black Jesus is going to win anyway.
You're the same way when we play Connect 4. You put 3 together and you think the game should be over.
Catches him and plants the face. The challenger, maybe never better momentum.
hard for him to capitalize right now after all the impact that he's taken and just the punishment he's taken during this match.
Sure, and you gotta wonder with a move like that, who did it do more damage to?
Sure.
Whoever gets up first might just be the winner here tonight.
Yeah, whoever gets up first may very well be, walking out of this building with the gold.
Well, Slim Whiskey, I think, already grabbed the gold. He's going to go pawn it, so that might not be true. I saw him up the street at the Cash for Gold.
I'm sure if he was there, he was selling his own gold, not the SuperKrazee Professional Wrestling Championship. And if he was, that's his business. Everybody's not loaded like you, Brady. Mr. VOC Nation.
Well, that's why I have the top-notch advertising. Flips him over, catches him with the kick right in the midsection.
Took a little bit too much time, and the champ was able to capitalize.
Yeah, but what does Black Cheese have in mind?
He's going all the way to the top.
Across the chest, 2, 3, and that is going to do it.
That's it. Well, I was wrong. We don't have a new champion. But still, great match. Really could have gone either way.
Sure. No, it could have.
You say you're not mean to me, but you mock me incessantly, Brady. You mock me incessantly.
I can remember being in high school trying to explain to my teacher that sarcasm is in fact a verb.
And you graduated, right?
Yeah. Top of my class.
What school was that?
Oh, that doesn't matter. Here's your winner tonight, Black Cheese.
Yeah, he retains the championship. And he's, I can't wait to see him defend it again. He's a pleasure to watch. Intermission after the hot action we saw in the first half.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I went and stood outside.
As did I, but I made sure to stay away from you. I've had enough of you already. We still got half a show to go.
I think it's so nice that Tyrino would allow a child to tag team with him.
Are you talking about Blackie?
Yeah.
He's a man. He's a United States champion.
I thought he was 13. Are you sure?
No, I am 100%. Although I'm not an ID checker like you are earlier with the, Puerto Rican mafia.
Well, I'm pretty sure these guys are here. I mean,
I can't argue with that. I am also pretty sure they're here.
Yeah. That was me hedging my bets after I started to say it.
You're like, maybe they're here, maybe they're not.
If they get enough money, they won't be here, I'll tell you that.
They'll go back to Puerto Rico?
Oh, no, I was talking about Blackie and Tyrino.
Where will they go? What do you mean?
Like, wherever they go after they steal a lot of money.
They don't steal any money. Like, what? Brady, they're good guys. They're in here to wrestle.
I don't... See, now what is he supposed to do? Like, okay, a child just pushes him. Whoa, I guess that's what you do.
He's not a child. There's no way SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling would violate child labor laws, number one. I think this is an upstanding promotion. He may be a little on the small side, but look at him make for it up here with his speed and agility.
He is the king of cruiserweights.
Well, I hope that comes with a crown, because he sure got crowned with that hip toss right there.
Do you know Dean Dixon told me that they actually had to install metal detectors here before they could book these guys?
There are no metal detectors in SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling. I came in here just fine. glorify this anymore. Cease and desist.
Oh, big power slam. It's like wrestling a wrestling buddy. Remember, bonk him, bop him.
Yeah, except this wrestling buddy can bop you right back.
Yeah.
You just wait a few moments and Blackie will get his second win, and he gets his opportunity, and then, you know, the tables are definitely going to turn.
Gunna's right now are in a bad way. Tyreno going to illegally try and interject himself, but thinks better of it. He didn't believe that his partner could kick out.
Well, I'm sure he believed that he could kick out, but, you know, I mean, you know, it's like people say, you pray, you know, you pray for the best, you prepare for the worst, and I hope he was prepared for that boot to the face. I don't see how anybody could be, though.
I doubt he was.
I mean, how could you prepare for a boot to the face?
Look at King Blackie just kicking his opponent.
Elbow pad off, all impacts now.
Hey, that elbow was never hurt.
The elbow is hurting him right now. Blackie with a message.
What kind of a gesture was that?
A foul one.
It's not right.
It was certainly on the rude side, but Blackie isn't known for always being the nicest guy. He's known for being the king of the cruiserweights, and you're seeing some of that right now. Did you see that corkscrew whiplash effect on the 10 elbows?
I did. I just don't like it when people aren't nice, you know?
The next nice thing you do will be the first, Brady. You didn't even try and help. I was so thirsty in intermission, you wouldn't even lend me $1.
I brought you a cup of hot water.
That you did. That's literally true.
Well, King Blackie, I will say one thing that he did do right was the leg grapevine in order to make the tag. He set up Tyreno very well, and the Gunnas have been all offense since those elbows. Please don't tell me 10 of those leg drops. He'll kill the guy.
No, you're absolutely right. He would kill the guy. And yeah, the Gunnas definitely showing their prowess at tag team wrestling. Up until now, have been able to cut the ring in half, effectively making it a 2-on-1 match. We're going to see how the big guys get it done now, though.
Big tag made here.
Probably saved the match to make that tag right there. And now the rudeness is returned. Everything's even, right?
No.
It's not.
No. I mean, he was totally right to give him the finger.
Okay. Because, I mean, he wanted a fist bump, though. He didn't flip him off.
Well, I doubt it. Maybe. I didn't appreciate the F-bomb after.
You don't appreciate anything, Brandon.
Well, let me tell you one thing that's not going to bomb, Dean. Next Saturday night, that is August 18th, 3 o'clock local time, ECWA. Listen to me. New Moon Rising Wrestling Conquest, right here in this very building, the Holmesburg Boys Club. Now, New Moon Rising Wrestling does have a Facebook. You'll be able to check them out and get information on the show. Should anything change, just make sure to follow New Moon Rising Wrestling fan page there on Facebook.
Yeah, go give them a like, stay up to date, stay informed, and make sure you get here to the Holmesburg Boys Club next week.
And in fact, you might want to follow it for SuperKrazee as well. Half the time I see that advertised on there.
Absolutely correct. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Look at these two men just trading blows. Just like a street fight.
Yeah, this is definitely whichever hoss gets the last, blow in. That's the one that's probably going to win. Just seeing what they can take, seeing what they can get right now.
Feels like West Side Story or something. You see King Blackie coming out?
I'm shaking my head. Y'all can't see it.
Look at this top
Oh,
rope.
wow.
Tyreno with a sidewalk slam and nothing else hitting the guy. 1, 2.
Well, effective to break up the cover there because I am 100% sure the match was over.
That was a very smart move to break up the count.
Yeah, no,
He's allowed to do it as long as he gets back within 5 seconds.
I agree. I said it was a very smart move.
I don't understand why everyone doesn't illegally just break up a count.
Well, some people feel that it's a violation of the spirit of the rules to do so.
Meanwhile, inside the ring, Blackie is trying to get those legs, which, by the way, extend over his head.
Yes, those are some big legs for Blackie, but he does get him over into that sharpshooter type move.
Well, wait a minute here, Tyrino!
Oh!
Baseball slide or drop kick, one of the two, right to the side of the head. And returns the favor. Do the PR bros.
Yeah, the PR bros. I mean, anytime it seems like the Gunnas are about to completely take over the match, the bros find a way to get just enough offense in to stave off defeat. And as we've seen earlier tonight, sometimes that's all it takes. It only takes one move to win a match, Brady.
Well, yeah. But I would think it would take more than one boot from Blackie. I think he actually broke that.
That was quite dastardly, and that's coming from a guy who likes Blackie. That was very, very nefarious, and now he just continues to just pummel that hand.
And he's biting it.
That's not right.
I'm liking the spirit of this.
No, I don't.
The fighting effort.
That was
anything to win.
I mean, certainly I understand that Blackie has to take some extra risks, maybe go the extra mile due to his lack of size, but there's no reason to dislocate a man's finger, and there's certainly no reason to bite it afterwards.
Well, he probably didn't mean to.
He didn't mean to break his finger or to bite it.
Either. The guy's very sweaty, it slips.
They are sweaty, but both of those were of his own volition. There's no way that was an accident. Certainly not the bite. They were already on the ground. What, did his arm just happen to go into his mouth while Blackie was eating a Wawa sub?
First of all, they're called hoagies.
Okay. I call them subs. I'm from the South.
That makes you a hero.
He's going to be here all week, folks. Literally, because next Saturday, New Moon's here.
I have another booking, I can't make it. I'll be touring the South.
Get some subs.
I'm hoping they have air conditioning, unlike this place.
For real. Well, they do down south, I promise.
Top rope! Into a sit-down powerbomb.
High-risk maneuver did not pay off there.
Tyrino like a wall.
It's just impressive he was able to take all of that impact and then redirect it. Blackie not waiting for him to come after him. We got a double team in the corner now.
Into the opposite corner. Here comes the Gunnas. Spin kick. Reno 911 right there.
What impact.
Oh.
PR boys still have some fight left in them though. And with the kick of his own. Like a car wreck in the ring right now. Only one man up. Everybody else strewn about. Damage everywhere.
But here comes one guy. Gonna try and jump over that wall. Tyrino cuts him off.
Puerto Rican citizens can just immigrate. Like, they don't even have to immigrate. They're just.
Oh no, I meant because Tyrino was like a wall.
Oh, we all know what you meant.
He jumped into the wall, but
nobody.
This time he tried to jump over him.
No, you're fooling no one, Brady.
Blackie cuts him off. And look at this wall. He's going to help with the suplex.
I appreciate your persistence in sticking with it, though. Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at this. Double powerbomb suplex. All I needed was for the referee to be standing in the middle when it happened.
have been horrible.
I know. Absolutely horrible. We'd have to get a referee out here that can count to 3.
The official and the officiating has been fine tonight, Brady. I can't believe how many times I have to repeat the same sentiment again and again. And it just distracts from the excellent match going on here. These guys are putting it all on the line.
Look at these two men just trading blows right now. Irino's gonna whip him into that same corner. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Blackie's in a bad way.
Blackie's in a lot of trouble now. The PR boys are completely in control.
Fireman's carry. Rolls through. And a beautiful senton. And look at this, the referee. Like I said, there's always that.
The cover just started.
There's that pause every time.
Not quite enough. It was a fine count. The referee had to turn around to see what was going on. Wait, what's going on here?
It was a fine count. It just took him 10 seconds. What is this? I think we got a little bit of a turf war going on here.
Yeah, I guess when it comes to Puerto Rican tag teams, there can be only one. It looks like it may cost the PR boys here.
I thought it was okay if they were separated by an intermission.
You would have thought so, but the end would be spread across.
Look at that, 2, 3! And the Gunners cheat to win again.
Well, I mean, it really wasn't on them, and the PR Mafia got involved. The PR boys paid the price. I think we're heading for a cataclysmic clash here.
Hopefully it happens on the street before the next show.
Great.
I don't want to see it.
I want to see it too. Everybody in the building wants to see it.
You can't go by the people in this building.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Gangland style attack. Worked on my car last week.
Well, he's still wearing the same outfit. So.
Yeah. And the same mask.
I have the same outfit.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Put us together, we're a wrestler.
I thought you said he was wearing the same outfit. Well, you know what? I do love this aggressiveness. If I'm going to pick a side, I'm going with these guys.
I just think that there's just no reason to act this way after a match. I mean, if SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling prides itself on putting matches together, especially matches where people have, some aggression they want to let out against each other. You want to fight the PR boys? Sign the contract.
I do wonder what they did for the first 10 minutes of the match before they came out. They always manage to wait until the end. Do you notice that?
I have noticed this. Test your taste in vintage systems. PlayStation 2 might be the best ever. Speaking of best ever, this match is going to be fantastic.
It really is going to be quite a treat. Referee, you see that he...
making sure that nobody's bringing any foreign objects into the ring. You gotta...
You notice how he told JT Funk to keep his arms down?
I don't think that's what that motion meant. I think he wanted him to bring his leg up, but whatever it is, it's good that the officials checking. We don't want any foreign objects running this great light heavyweight match.
Well, you know what? These two men certainly tremendous pedigrees. Tahir James, a trainee at the CZW Dojo, the CZW Dojo Wars Academy. trained under Frankie Picard, the guy who we saw earlier tonight.
Right.
Later on became his tag team partner as well. We've seen him in the ECWA, we've seen him at Crossroads, and of course, last month, New Moon Rising Wrestling, these two men locking horns. So similar in so many different ways.
Yeah, similar style, similar build, similar strength, similar speed, very evenly matched, which for the most part, you know, in my eyes means that whoever makes the first mistake is probably the wrestler that's going to lose.
Probably.
Little mind game from Funk, and James doesn't appreciate it.
I don't blame him. JT Funk's turning this into a mockery. Pushes off the drop kick from that big dummy. Dummy with a big kick right to the side of the head. Misses on the splash, jacks his own jaw. And Tahir James to that big dummy's back.
And the pace of this is just incredible so far, especially in this hot building. These guys are, you know, starting out all guns blazing.
And of course, lots more action still to come tonight, believe it or not. Two more big matches after this in the ropes. And James catches him with that forearm.
I feel like James so far, you know, despite my affection for Funk, seems a little more prepared, although he's unprepared for that. But it seems like Funk came to play, and so far James came to fight.
Yeah, well, Tahir James, he is the very definition of aggression. Making Funk a little dizzy to boot.
Yeah, that rotation before the slam just gets all the blood to your head, makes you start feeling woozy, like being on a merry-go-round too long, but at the end, somebody throws you off.
He probably thinks he's at the circus. He has a clown in the ring with him.
There's nothing wrong with having a little fun at work. And Funk has a little fun. I like that about him, but you and I both know that when push comes to shove, it's all business.
If you danced around that at work, I would hope that you would get fired. If you danced around like that at work.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I danced around at work, I deserve to be fired because I ain't good at dancing. Now, if I was as good as Funk is, dance all I want.
Funk flips over. Beautiful drop kick. Almost the air from the feet coming down. What does Tahir James have in mind?
James is mocking Funk now. He's mocking the crowd a little bit too. Kind of playing with him all of a sudden. It could be really dangerous.
You know what? I don't blame Tahir James, who eats a beautiful drop kick, by the way. I don't blame Tahir James one bit. I mean, he came in here last month and he tried flying all around the ring with JT Funk, and I honestly, it didn't get him anywhere. It's all about winning in this game, and so Tahir James mixed up his game a little bit tonight. It's different.
Yeah, if you're going to wrestle the same guy, you're going to have to ameliorate your style. You're going to have to change things up because people wrestle each other a lot. They get used to each other. If you're going to win, you can't bring the same game every night.
Right, and that's why Tahir James is a winner and JT Funk is a loser.
Well, JT Funk on the positive end right now. Oh, as soon as I say that. I'm proven right.
JT Funk didn't mix up his game now. Into the corner. Avalanche splash again, followed by the net breaker.
Just snapped him over. Funk looking for some support from the crowd.
He needs to be medicated.
Because he likes that people like him?
No, because he's too much.
He's too much.
Catches him.
Oh, whoa!
Look at that, rolls through. I think both men jockeying for who's on top.
That really could have come out either way. Both been really effective at using momentum to get the other guy where they want him to be.
That was like a schoolyard body press. Fire into the driver. 2.
Hooked the leg, still wasn't enough. But it's impossible not to be impressed with James's aggressiveness, even though he has been, sort of despicable to the fans and really kind of rude to Funk. He is definitely coming in here with the attitude that I'm going to win this match no matter what. And even when somebody does something despicable, you still got to respect that.
Wait, so because he doesn't smile, he's being jumps right into a dropkick. I don't agree with that at all. I think the fact that James came in here not smiling, not shaking hands, I think to me, that means that he gets it. He gets what this is about.
I understand where you're coming from, certainly. We got to cover. Not quite enough, 2 count. But at the same time, it's not like he just came in there not smiling. He has used foul gestures at his opponent, and he has mocked the crowd. There's a difference between I'm serious and taciturn and mocking the crowd and your opponent. I'm unsurprised you can't see the difference.
Why can't you mock the crowd then?
Because these are SuperKrazee pro wrestling fans. They pay these guys salaries. They keep this going.
Right, but they're the same whether you mock them or not. They come out either way.
You should respect them for coming. That's all there is to it, Brady. Big kick there.
You know what I try to do is
annoy me.
Well, aside from that, I go to a SuperKrazee show and I'll try to find the 10 fans whose money I want. And then I'll go to the booker and I'll say, I want the money from these 5 guys for my pay tonight. Because it feels good to take their money.
And then you're nice to those fans.
No.
Oh, okay.
Because they're replaceable.
Sure. I mean,
I don't even know what you call that. Some kind of a modified suplex in the air, flipped it over. James has him.
Hey, James's attitude pays off.
Even that referee could have counted to 10.
20. And maybe you're right. And maybe you're right. Maybe Funk should come in more business next time. It certainly paid off for James tonight.
I wonder where and when the rubber match will be held. Will it be New Moon Rising Wrestling? Next week, we'll have to find out. Of course, the company does return right here to this very building, the Holmesburg Boys Club of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That address, 7756 Dickman Street. Of course, you can go to Facebook, find out all the information. Just search New Moon Rising Wrestling.
Yep, doors open next week at 2:30, 3 p.m. bell time. So, gotta get there early. And you're gonna want to be there early. So,
I don't know if I want to be there. I haven't decided.
You're going down south. You done told us.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
I was gonna find a way to make fun of everybody, though.
I'm sure you'll find a way. If anyone could, it'll be you. And we got a handshake in the ring, respect between these two.
I didn't know they were both losers.
There's nothing wrong with respecting your opponent either way. You know, when you win or lose, and you do your best, and sometimes you come.
Well, I'm not gonna check his documentation because you got mad last time.
I did, and rightfully so.
But I'm pretty sure he wasn't born here.
So what if he wasn't?
He's supposed to be born here to wrestle here.
There are lots of ways for people who aren't born in the United States to become, American citizens. And look at this, the crowd respects these guys. We got Marseilles and Jumpin' Jalapeno. This is going to be really good. I hope they take it straight to Just in America and American Life Matters.
If he doesn't belong here, Just in America will get to the bottom of it, and so will Johnny Papadopoulos, I guarantee you. I can't wait to see some justice served.
The only thing they're getting to the bottom of is a bag of Cheetos while they're watching Fox News.
Well, here we go. Here's the bell, and we are underway. I don't know what it is, Dean, but whenever I have a microphone and a headset, people want to come up and talk to me.
Yeah, I know it's not your magnetic personality, so I don't know why they do that either.
What part of me says interact with me, please?
None, and I'm gonna have to interact with you all the way home.
Well, Old Guerrero has a whole crowd car. You can jump in with them.
You know what? I might. I'm sure the music will be better for sure. A lot better than the Bee Gees that you're always listening to.
Oh, they're good. The Bee Gees?
Yeah.
What's wrong with them?
Nothing if you don't play it full blast in the same song over and over again.
Yeah, I just decided you just don't like America. That's really what this is. You don't like Justin America. You don't like Johnny Papatopoulos.
I don't.
Was born and bred in America.
I don't like either of them. I think that they give Americans a bad name. I think that they epitomize everything that's wrong with this country and everything that's wrong with America. And no, I don't like them. I don't care where they were born. They could have been born on, freaking Mercury. I still wouldn't like them.
So not the draft, not jury duty, not taxes. No, just in America's what's bad about America.
I don't like jury duty or the draft either.
Okay.
Taxes, you gotta pay them, but, I wish they went to something better sometimes. But these guys are hateful. They engage in hateful rhetoric, and like I said, they just embody, look at that, we got some action. They just embody all the negative traits of America that we've been striving to get past since 1776.
You know what? You can't just bully America like that. Justin America's gonna have to take a stand, but getting clobbered from behind, getting Pearl Harbored, if you will. Justin America's totally used to that.
You're definitely getting Pearl Harbored or Vietnam to one, I guess.
Big clothesline.
Arceus and Jalapeno certainly came to fight here tonight. Johnny Papatopoulos, he looks like a trapper keeper.
Why would you say something like that?
Look at his tights. He looks like a
What
trapper.
does that have to do with the wrestling match?
Nothing. I just wanted to point that out.
You don't see me making fun of people. It's just called the match.
You're right. I don't see you making fun of people, but I hear it all day long in these headsets right here.
Johnny Papatopoulos looks great in his hot pink pants.
He looks like a trapper keeper circa 1992. There's no timeouts in wrestling.
My trapper keeper was green.
Mine had a weird thing on it. Look at him trying to take a seat because just like the people who watch Fox News, he can't handle anything that doesn't go his way. He's the kind of person who calls someone a snowflake, but he's the real snowflake. Justin America should just get out.
He belongs here, and quite frankly, I'm chilled at the thought of an America without him.
Why? What do you? What could possibly?
He brings value to this country.
How? He drags the value of this country down.
What did Justin America do to you that's bothering you so much? He's trying to sell a T-shirt?
He was massively jingoistic and hateful. That's what he did.
What did he do?
Look at it. He's always talking about, negatively about people who aren't American, people who are just like him. Like I said, he's like a 4chan troll. All right, now we got some trapper keeper action. That's what we've been waiting for.
See, the thing is, you're the one that just wants to make fun of anyone. You're the one that just wants to make fun of anyone that's not like you.
I've been very respectful of most people tonight, but I will not lie. I have no respect for American Lives Matter. None.
Well, that's terrible.
Well,
because they love you. Look at this, Justin America.
Cheating.
What?
Cheating.
That's a face lock.
It was over the rope, and he's not the legal man. He was cheating 2 ways.
Ask any referee, a face lock is legal.
You can't face lock a guy over the rope while you're not the legal man.
So
It's illegal two ways, Brady. You know it, I know it, and everybody knows it.
And let me guess, you can't face lock on the second Tuesday of a month with a count within a mile. Like, come on. He did a legal move in a wrestling match in which he's a participant.
I mean, I don't know about the rule you just brought in. Possibly, this is my first time here. But I know that Johnny Papadopoulos is really aggressive in there. And despite the fact that I don't like them, American Lives Matter really bringing it tonight.
Well, let me ask you this, dude.
Sure.
Does Justin America's life matter?
Does Justin America's life matter?
Yes. Does his life have value?
I don't think that I am the person qualified to say. I'm sure. I'm sure somebody likes him. I know you do, but to me,
I'm not asking that. I'm asking if his life matters to you.
Not really, no.
If he passed away tomorrow, you wouldn't be sad?
No, not a bit.
Wow.
This place would be better if he were gone.
Wow, that's really terrible.
I feel bad saying it, but it's the honest to God truth. And that's one thing you're going to get from Dean Coughlin. I'm a straight shooter.
So his life holds no value to you?
No, I mean, you say he cares about me, but before the show, he was trying to look at my legal ID.
No, I mean, he nudged me and he said, he's not from around here. I feel like he's allowed to be here. Where is he from? That's all he said. That's all he said. And he asked me. He didn't check ID. He asked me.
The fact that he even initiated it is wrong. But what's not wrong is how smoothly they're working in the ring. I mean, these guys have completely taken this over.
You know what else is really smooth? I mean, these guys are American made, right? Everything about them, just like American Pie. They're $20 shirts.
I bet they were made in China.
No, they were made in Jamaica, Alabama.
That's not a real place.
No, it is. That's where the shirts are made, Jamaica, Alabama.
All right, I'll look into this after the show. It's uncouth to get on Google while you're trying to do a little color commentary. At least I've been told.
You don't need to look it up, I'm telling you. Justin America with the tag into the ring. Second turnbuckle. Axe handle right to the back of the head. I swear to God, I just saw all that pepper juice fall out of the back of his head.
That is insane.
Well, he's a jalapeno.
That's what he does call himself.
Yeah.
I guess that's an American leg sweep.
It's just a leg sweep. Why does everything have to be like that?
Well, it was a Russian leg sweep. Normally is what we would call it. Got a 2 count here. But when they do it, I guess it's an American leg sweep.
Well, Justin is all about incorporating aspects from all around the world and about inclusion.
Yeah, you can tell from his name, Justin America, he's very worldly, very global. That's the first thing I thought about him. This is a guy who's a globetrotter. Look, he's trying to take the mask off. Taking a shortcut, just like those Americans.
I'll bet you that isn't what his face looks like underneath the mask.
I should hope not, but, you know, if it is, that'd be very interesting.
Papadopoulos off the top, and look at those cheating. Stinking cheaters.
Definitely have
he wasn't a legal man.
They have a 5 count. That's what you tell me every time. They have a 5 count. He's only there for like 3.5 seconds. I know you can't count very high, but you can count that high, Brady.
He counted the 5 when he climbed in the ring. He went after him.
Another
jalapeno looking spicy.
Definitely too hot to handle right now. Nothing like an enziguri kick to just really turn the tide. But Jalapeno, you know, he needs a tag right now like a man in the desert for 5 days needs water.
Shouldn't his tights and his mask be green if he's Jalapeno?
You know, I'm not going to lie, that sounds like a rather disgusting propensity. There's no way to disagree with that. I'm pretty sure the jalapeno thing's a metaphor, but I guess until he takes off his mask, we don't know, right?
Wait a minute. Oh, Papadopoulos. He was running by and he accidentally tripped him.
He ran all across the ring to get to him. Brady, even you have to admit that this is it's a blatant disregard for the rules.
His arm was trying to catch him. Justin America now drops him down. 1, 2, 3, and that is going to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the winners.
Well, just like in geopolitics, I guess America wins again.
The original Captain America, Justin America.
How dare you besmirch Steve Rogers like that? Captain America would have nothing to do with Justin America.
Look at him saluting the flag. How perfect is that?
Yeah, it was very respectful to the flag. I have to give him that, but he takes what should be positive values and twists them into jingoistic fervor.
Well, that's really saying something, Dean, to be the best of Camden.
Camden's a fine town. I don't know what you have against it.
Have you ever been there?
I have once, yeah. Saw a concert there. It's great.
Unless he crawled out of one of those big old fish tanks at the aquarium, I don't see how he can be the best thing to come out of Camden.
Well,
unless he means his clothes are the best thing in Camden. That I can see.
he does have very sharp attire. That's for sure.
Yeah. And how about the goal of this guy challenging our champion?
You know, everybody does. You know, everybody who's in SuperKrazee Pro Wrestling, they definitely want a shot at the title. And he went out there when he had a chance to make it very clear that he wanted his opportunity. I respect that. Again, like I said, I'm a straight shooter. I respect the straight shooter. Made no bones about it. I'm excited to see the match. Hopefully it happens very soon.
He hasn't even had a match yet. What if he loses to Breaker Morant? Does he deserve a title match then?
He at least deserves to ask for one. I didn't say this would necessarily deserve the match, but anybody can ask for one, right?
Okay, I misunderstood maybe.
You know? That's all I said is he has a goal in mind. He clearly stated it, and instead of pussyfooting around, talking about people while they're not around, he went out there and he got in Jesus' face and said, "I want your belt." I respect that.
What if one of these kids climbed into the ring and said, "I want your belt"? Is that okay?
Well, they're not contracted SuperKrazee Pro Wrestler.
You know, but maybe they have a dream of winning that belt.
They'll have to wait
till an opening.
Got to wait till they sign a contract.
I
said earlier, Brady. I said earlier we don't do child labor laws. We don't violate those laws here. So no, kids can't wrestle. That's how it is.
In Jamaica, Alabama, they're allowed.
You can do basically anything you want in Jamaica, Alabama. You're right. That's what the sign said. Welcome to Jamaica, Alabama. We have no rules.
Right, and that's the way it should be.
It works for them.
Just in America.
Don't even get me started on Just in America again. We got a great main event here tonight.
Circling, tie up, middle of the ring. Breaker Morant with the early wristwatch. He probably wouldn't know a wristwatch from a wrist lock.
Me?
Know him.
Oh, I was going to say, I definitely know. I think they both are quite aware here.
Off the ropes, leapfrog. And a beautiful arm drag. All momentum. Breaker Morant with the hip toss. I want to see Breaker hip toss him back to Camden.
Well, I'll tell you what, Breaker's powerful enough to do it, as evidenced by that neck breaker.
Breaker Morant, the only man powerful enough to goad the Hitman Tony Stetson out of retirement quite a few number of years ago now, but that series of matches really helped define what became a fantastic career for Breaker Morant. A career where he defeated so many legends, so many inside, outside, just such an incredible athlete. I hate that he panders to the fans now. I do. But I have so much respect for the guy.
Yeah, it's impossible not to respect him and his accomplishments. You know, and this is a great main event. I hope that people who are watching this you know, make it out here next time. There's a lot of energy in the building, and you really can't feel it entirely unless you're here.
Knocked over by Breaker into the opposite. Catches him with a body press. The momentum carries him forward off the rope. Drop kick takes him down.
Breaker doing his very best to make Deshaun here broke in.
Well, he didn't hook the leg.
You do have to hook the leg. If you're trying to win, you got to hook the leg.
Right. That's where Breaker's arrogance comes in.
That, you know, that happens. Sometimes it's not even arrogance. You know, in the heat of battle, it can be, you know, you're getting slammed around like that, and you just kind of forget a basic. But forgetting that basic is usually the difference between a champion and another guy in the promotion.
Or maybe it's because Pratt in between his legs smells like a dead fish, and he didn't want to, because he's from Camden.
Camden is more than an aquarium. You're aware of it. Like Rutgers is there. Like other things are there.
Yeah, I mean, there's the aquarium. Oh, there's a concert venue.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I've been, so I know there's a concert venue.
Yeah. And just a lot of drug dealers, I think. That's about it.
I think there's just a few other things in Camden, but, you know.
There's a highway.
But, you know, it amuses me to let you have your view. But it did not amuse Deshaun at all to take that elbow off the rope.
Yeah, what a beautiful springboard back elbow by Breaker Morant. They should call him Breaker Deshaun Pat. This is going to break him.
If Pratt doesn't, you know, find a way soon to capitalize, and here it is, he is going to break him.
Maybe he escaped from the Cooper Medical Testing Wing. That's in Camden.
I can't deny that it is definitely located in Camden.
Kick to the midsection. Very unethical to kick Breaker Morant behind the head, I think.
Why is that?
Well, I mean, you know, in today's world of CTE, you don't kick somebody in the back of the head, and then back to the NFL, you shouldn't be taking headshots at people.
Well, I think it's definitely something that we have to be concerned about, but again, in the heat of, you know, might have been trying to kick him in the top of the back and actually just went a little too high.
Well, oops ain't good enough. He needs to be banned from the building.
No, there's no, what do you even, it's ridiculous.
Breaker Morant suplex. Ooh, almost drops him on his head. What a 2 count.
Yeah, sort of a DDT small package hybrid there.
Morant off the ropes. Eats the boot.
And both men are down.
And this is the meat of it right here, your main event. Both men down, quite possibly, dude. Whoever gets to their feet could be the one to finish this match.
Yeah, this has been very evenly matched so far. Pratt has an advantage, then Breaker, then Pratt, then Breaker. And I think this is the moment where we're going to find out who who has just a little more metal. Breaker up first.
He's calling for it. Fireman's carry. Almost like a torture rack.
Looked like an attempt at a burning hammer, didn't work.
There we go. We got a kick to the back of the head.
That was in the back of the head. That was in the front of the head.
One between the eyes as well, too.
That's it.
Like if we started the match where Breaker Morant was allowed to kick him in the back of the head 3 times, maybe Breaker would have won the match.
Well, let me let you know a little secret. He was allowed to kick him in the back of the head 3 times. Not against the rules of wrestling. Maybe it should be, as you pointed out, but it still isn't. So Pratt won, and I think he's earned that title shot.
Well, either way, ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible night of action here at the Holmesburg Boys Club. And Deshaun Pratt wins our main event here tonight. Will he get the title shot? We'll find out real soon. We will be back in just 1 week's time. 7756 Dickman Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Now we got some respect in the ring.
Oh no, clothesline him. Here's where you should clothesline him.
He's not gonna. These guys respect each other. They both gave it their all. But keep the plug going. I mean, like,
all the information that you need is available on Facebook. Just search for New Moon Rising Wrestling fan page. You'll be able to catch everything that you missed. Our champion, Crazy Ivan. It looks like the Shake Weight guy's going to be there. Mark Angel. Who else we got? Dory Gulak. You never know what's going to happen.
No, you're not going to want to miss this. Early bell time, 2:30 doors open, 3 p.m. when the bell rings.
So basically, have all your moms tell you when it's 2 o'clock so you know to walk over to the boys club and get in line.
I think our fans can tell their own time, and I think that they're going to be really excited to see some wrestling in their own in the afternoon to have their evening free.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get out of here. What an incredible night of action. Brady Hicks, Dean Compton.
Yeah, what a night. Can't wait to do it again.
Take care, everybody.